Yeah, nice to meet you all. My name's Lei. I'm with Ellii. I'm the Director of Accounts, and I'm thankful that you're here to learn more about our flashcard sets and the various activities you can do with Ellii. If you're new to Ellii, we have a 1 month free trial for you to explore our site. In order to do that, you can go to ellii.com/free access. Abigail posted in the chat right now. And then if you type in the code ELLII 2022, you can access Ellii for free for 1 month, and you can view all of our resources. You can assign homework, create classes, and all that stuff. So definitely try that out. And then they're also doing a 1-year subscription raffle. So at the end, they're going to choose a winner and you might win a 1-year subscription. I think you're automatically in the draw, so there's nothing for you to enter. So hopefully you'll get that lucky email letting you know. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen. And I might have to move you over here. Okay. Can you see my screen okay? Yeah,
yes,
okay,
great.
Thank you. Just gonna make this here. Okay. So today I just wanted to focus on flashcards. If you're new to Ellii, we are an online subscription platform with ready-made lessons, resources, obviously flashcards, blogs, and we're just here to make your lives easier. They're really simple to use. We have PDF formats of lessons, we have digital versions, and then we also have an assignment manager where you can create classes, invite your students, and assign homework, which you can review results and provide feedback. So definitely use that 1 month code to try everything out. Okay, so we're focusing on flashcards. This is one aspect of what we have on our site, and there's a few ways that you can use it. So flashcards, you might think they're for younger students, but our flashcards are great. They're suitable for all levels, all ages, for anyone really. So I wanted to take this time to kind of show you how you can create your custom flashcards, and show you how you can use them to do various activities, assessments. So we'll get started. Okay, so when you try out Ellii, when you log in, maybe you already have an account, you can actually access our flashcards through our materials drop-down menu, and it's now under Media Gallery. So it used to be just called flashcards, but we've added videos now. So we actually now call it the Media Gallery. So we have under the Media Gallery, we have flashcards here. So we have over 3,000 flashcards. We're always adding to them, and we're open to suggestions too. So if you can't find anything, feel free to let us know. But we also have this video tab too. So under Media Gallery, you can find flashcards and our videos. Okay, so our flashcards are great. There's different ways you can use them. So my focus is how to create custom flashcards today, but if you want to use flashcards, but you don't really have the time to create your own, you want to use it within a lesson that we have available, you can actually access those by going to our materials and lessons. So in different parts of our sections, for example, under our young learners and adult literacy section, we have a section called Word Bank and Word Bank readers. So I'll click onto Word Bank. So if you're looking for the pre-made flashcard sets that's relevant for that specific lesson, then you want to go into these specific sections to use our pre-made flashcard sets. So here you'll find things like basic colors, shapes, things in the home like kitchen stuff, living room. This is a fun one, animals and nature, school and work, people, health. So there's a wide variety of topics here. I'm going to go into one. Maybe I'll do community helpers. So I'll click into this one. So this is how you search for our pre-made flashcards. Within the PDF viewer, if you're looking for a flashcard set, at the very end there's going to be different activities, but at the end, it's going to have a flashcard set where you can just print it, Maybe you want to put it on your wall in your classroom, so you have that printable option there. If you're doing digital, I'm going to go into the digital version. If you're teaching in class or in person, sorry, you can screen share this maybe to your smartboard or project it onto your TV. Maybe you're teaching virtually like how I am right now. You can just screen share and bring up this specific task player. And on the left-hand side, these are all the tasks that are here, but I'm focusing on this picture dictionary. So this is a pre-made flashcard set. So I can click into it and I'll click start. I can close it by clicking on this little hamburger menu here. So I'll click start. So what it does is it has these images. You can introduce this vocabulary to your students. You could say, who knows what this is? They might shout out the answer. They might type it in the chat. And you could say, how do you spell that? And they might need a little hint. So there's this audio icon here.
Firefighter.
Firefighter. So you can click on the image. The text will pop up and you can make it bigger. You can go on to the next one. What's this one? Police officer. Yes, that's right. And so you can go through this one by one, go through these community helpers. And so these are pre-made flashcard sets. And so since we're not really typing any answers in, it just says thanks, it's a reference task. So you can also try again, but I just wanted to show you where those pre-made flashcard sets are. So in some of the lessons, those picture dictionaries will be available. So I wanted to point that out. I'll just go back to the media gallery here. And so maybe though you want to start, or maybe you're teaching a lesson on transportation and they're not sure what a blimp looks like. They're not sure what a blimp is. So you want to show them a picture of a blimp. You can use our main search tool here at the top right corner. Type in blimp. Let's see what comes up. Okay, we do have a flashcard on a blimp. That is awesome. So you can click on it directly. It'll bring you to where it lives within the media gallery. So it's going to be under transportation and travel, and it's going to show you the image. So you could say, this is a blimp. Have you ever seen one? You can save to a set as well. So our main search tool, this is a really handy tool. It's not just for flashcards, it's for lessons, resources, anything. If you have a keyword, just search that up. If you're searching for more of like a category, or you can also search for a keyword, but within the media gallery, you could just type in, maybe I'm looking for a carrot. So maybe I'm teaching my students about vegetables. So it'll bring up my flashcard on the carrot. So I can click on it, make it bigger, can click on the audio.
Carrot.
And so those are some tips on how to just search for just the one flashcard or a couple flashcards that you have in mind there. So I wanted to now.
Does it always provide you with a rhyming word?
It just has the audio of the flashcard. So it says, oh, when it came up with parrot.
Carrot, yeah, just curious.
I think they also think of what people might misspell it as.
Oh,
so
okay.
Thinking ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. So yeah, it'll be like similar words will pop up when you do a search. Yeah. So I want to, you can use that search tool there. But if you're searching for, maybe you have like a category in mind. So on the left-hand side, we have all these various categories. We have colors and shapes. With all these shapes and colors, we have animals and wildlife is a good one. So once you click onto a category, it's filtered down into the types of different animals and wildlife there are. For example, we have farm animals. So we have all these farm animals. What else is there? We have some people, nations, and nationalities. We have famous people. That might be a fun one. Countries with all the flags. So if you're doing a topic on flags or countries, this might be a good flashcard set to create with your students. So we have all sorts of flashcards here. So if you have a theme in mind, you can just click into the category and then go through this way, maybe the dining room. So we have all these fun flashcards. Okay, so that's one way of searching for them. But once you have something in mind, you're wanting to create your own custom flashcard set. I kind of wanted your help with this. So I want to create a custom flashcard set on the topic of fall. So what we love about fall. And so I'm going to create one and show you how you can create one. So if you wouldn't mind, and if you can access the chat, I'd love to hear what you think of your favorite things about fall. And I can show you how you can create those. So if you can, on the bottom section, you can type in anything you love about fall and we can create one together. So I'll start. What I like about fall, I love the, let's see, I like chai lattes. That reminds me of fall. So I might just look up chai. That's a really specific word. So it comes up with chairs, but I might just look up like a cup or a mug. Oh, okay, this one works. So I can see that there's similar cups, but they're in different categories, but I'll just use one. I'll use this one. Oh, leaves, good one. I'm gonna type in leaves. We'll see. Oh, that's interesting. There is one that's, oh, leaf. There you go. Some maple leaves. I'll add this one and we can edit the text actually to leaves. Cocoa, frost. Let's see what frost comes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Weather, I was going to say, yeah.
Pumpkins. Yep. Halloween around the corner. So pumpkins, we have two options. Maybe I'll do this one. So you can choose that one. Colors, weather. Let's see what weather we'll bring up. We can put in various types of weather. So we have frost. Oh, it's windy.
Weather is.
We have spring. Let's see if there's a fall. I know. Oh, here's a good one. Yeah. So we have the ones with the tree and the leaves falling. So I'm going to add that one. What else? Turkey. Yes, I love turkey. So I'm going to search that up. Turkey. Wow, there's a lot of turkeys. Let's do turkey dinner. Okay. Anyone? Football. Yes. Football. Oh, yep, there's a lot. So maybe we'll do the team sports ones, this person playing football. I'll add that one. Any other ones? Maybe like oh, sweater's a good one. So I'll add that. Maybe like so yeah, if you click on the image, it brings it up in this format. But if you want to add it, you just click on this plus button here. I'm gonna do one more, maybe a picnic in the cold. So I'll add that. Okay, so I think we're good. So you'll notice that when I'm clicking these flashcards, it's adding to the bottom here. So this is where my unsaved flashcard set is. Before I save, I want to manage it. So I'm going to click on this manage button and I'm going to reorder it. Let's say I'm going to put this one first. Maybe I'll do a chai, some leaves over here. Okay, I think I'm good with the order. So our flashcard player allows you to change the order of it. I'm also going to change the text. So this is a great way where you can actually get creative. For the first one, I'm going to put, what do you love about fall? Question mark. On this one, I'm going to do chai. Maybe sweaters. And then this is where you can maybe change it to plural, like sweaters. Maybe you want to do like a spelling kind of activity where you can erase some of the words, help ask them what letter goes in here. You can do a question. What is your favorite sport? So yeah, it's a great way to change the text. You can make it more customized for your students, what you're teaching. If you're teaching grammar, you can change it to present progressive or plural or all these other various things that you can do with this feature where you can edit it. I'm just going to put windy. Okay, so I think we're good. and then Frosty. Okay, so I'm done editing. And I'm going to save to a set. So I'm happy with my set. I'm happy with my order, the changes I've made. So I'm going to save it. And I can save it to a pre-existing flashcard set, but there's nothing that kind of matches it. So I'm going to create a new set called fall. So I'm going to save it to my fall folder here, click save. And so I can view the set directly by clicking on this modal that pops up. And so once, as a class, we've created this, I want to now use it with my students. We'll go through it. So I can open this up and just click on this launch button here. This is our flashcard player. So if you're in class, in person, you can screen share it. If you're virtual, you can, if you're using Google Meet or Zoom, you can screen share it like how I am doing right now. And so it'll bring up the first image here. You can click on it. The text pops up, make it bigger. The audio, it used to say fall/autumn, but once you edit the text, it actually changes the audio as well. So that's really cool.
What do you love about fall?
So any edits you make, it's going to change the audio. You can go through this. So you can ask, what's this? And they could say coffee or tea. I could say my favorite drink. I love chai. So you can go through the vocabulary here. On the left-hand side here, there's this hamburger menu, the 3 lines. You can click on that and you can actually make quick edits. So maybe instead of chai, my students don't like chai, I can make it maybe cocoa. Or you can do wool sweaters. What kind of sweaters? We can say wool sweaters. And so you can make these quick little edits here. You can also change the setting. So maybe I just want to do text only. So doing some reading practice here. You can do image and text. So you have these fun settings options here. You can also change it to basic literacy. So it's a little easier for the students to read. So you have those features available to you. So we can go through this. You could say, what is this? And then ask them what letters go here. Unfortunately, Google, this audio isn't going to pick up what it would be. So it's just going to say, let's listen.
M_place_L_AF.
So it's not perfect, but as a teacher, you could say maple leaf. So sometimes you have to kind of get creative. But yeah, we have this question here. So this is how you can use our custom, you can create your custom flashcard sets, and you can actually share them with your students, which is awesome. So I made this fall set. If you click on this, sorry, before I do that, I'll show you how I got here. So I went to saved, clicked on flashcard sets. And so this is all of my flashcard sets. I'm going to scroll down to the fall one, and I'm going to click on this 3-dot icon here and click share with students. So these are the classes I previously made. There's students in my Monday class, so I'm going to assign it or share it with my students. Click continue. And so these are the students I have in my class. I'm going to click continue. And I'm going to do a note. Please review for our fall party. Okay, so I'm going to share it with my students. So it says your set has been shared. So you might be wondering what it looks like on their end. So once you share it, you'll see that little label here says shared. That means you've shared it successfully to your students. So I'm now on my student side. So all they need to do is create an account. It's just ellii.com, ELLII.com/students with an S. They can log in by using their username or email and password. They can also single sign on using Google or Clever. Oops. Today, I'm just going to do my username and password, click login. So this is the student dashboard. simple, it's clean. By default, it's going to show you what assignments my teacher assigned me. So in my previous presentation, I assigned my student a lesson on Ellii's house. But in order to access the flashcards, on the top navigation bar here on the student side, I can click on this as a student, and I can see that my teacher shared with me this fall flashcard set. They left me a note, please review for our fall party. Okay, I can see when they shared it with me. And so I can actually start it by clicking on this blue button here. And it's going to bring up the flashcard player. So I can go through this. What do you love about fall? And I can review the vocabulary. If I'm feeling a little kind of, I feel like I can read it and test myself to see how much I know what these vocabulary words mean. I can maybe just do text only, go through it that way. As a teacher, you could say, set it so that it's only showing the text and draw a picture of it or something. So it's up to the teacher. You can get creative with these, but that student does have that ability to change the presentation style and the font style here on the left-hand side. So maybe I'll keep it as image and text. Can go through this. Could try and read it. Windy. Maybe I need a little help. I can click on the audio.
Windy.
Windy. Okay. And so, yeah, this flashcard player is an awesome tool to introduce or review vocabulary and do various exercise or activities with them. So students are able to also review that custom flashcards that we created as a class. Okay, so another way that you can use flashcards is to use our PDF version. So I'm going to go back to our media gallery here. And I'm going to go into a category. So I'm teaching my students everything about fruit. So it's a topic of fruit. Maybe I did a lesson on like healthy eating. So now I want to introduce fruit. So I'm going to click into the category food and drink. And it's going to show me all of it, so which is 416. That's way too much. So I'm going to go and look for fruit. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to click that. And so it's going to show me 36 flashcards of fruit. I can select, I can make it bigger, but I'm going to select them, some of them. So I could go through, see which ones I want to add or go teach my students. Anyways, you can see that it's collecting at the bottom here. Maybe I don't need all these grapes. I'll just add one. I'll add a lemon, maybe a papaya, pineapple, pomegranate. Test them with this raisin and watermelon. Okay, I'm happy with this. So as a teacher, I can click on this print option here. So the print options allows you to do different activities. So for example, I could do just image only. I could choose the font and the color settings, and then images per page. You have that option here. So as a teacher, maybe I want to do a matching activity where I'm going to print just the images, cut them up, and then just the text, cut them up. And so I can flip them all down and the students can do like a matching activity. And so for the printables, that's a great option to do with these, using these little flashcard styles where you can choose image and text or image back to back. You can also do like a fun game where they have it on their head and they can ask questions like, am I orange? Am I green? Am I sour? Or something like that. So teachers and students have fun with these flashcard sets here. So once I'm happy, maybe I'm going to be creating that matching activity there. So I need to print them and then cut them up. So in order to print them, I'm going to click on this print flashcards. So it's going to generate a PDF version of those flashcards. And so you can see here that I can just click on print and it'll print it to my printer. I can cut them up. But if you're teaching digitally or maybe even in person, but you want to use the PDF versions of it, you don't necessarily need to print. You could just screen share this and say, okay, what is this fruit?
Mhm.
And they can shout it out. Or you could do like a game where you could say, what is something that is sweet? Well, that's a hard one. So most of them are all sweet. Maybe I'll say, which one is sour? What fruit is sour? And so they might shout out lemon. Or you could say, which one has seeds? Which fruit has seeds? And so there's all types of activities that you can use. A fun one is like, what's in the top right corner? And so they can say, shout out the answer, type it in the chat, pineapple. Yes, that's right. You can do which fruits are on the bottom row? The bottom row. And so they can name all these fruit in the bottom row. So yeah, these are awesome. I also wanted to show you one other one. 1 second. Gonna make it another fun activity is, I'm just gonna pull this up, so I have this saved here. Okay, so I have this. You can also do one per page. So a fun activity you can do with your students is called the slow scroll. So as a teacher, I'm going to slowly scroll down to the bottom and they can kind of guess from the top of the image. They can guess what fruit it is, and then they can type it in the chat or shout it out, and they'll say pear. The next one, I'll test you guys. Maybe I'll start with this one. Oh, okay. What do you think this one is? Anybody? You can type it in the chat.
I don't know, dragon fruit?
Oh,
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
yes, pomegranate. It looks similar to a dragon fruit. Oh, this one might be easy.
Piña.
Pineapple.
Pineapple, yes. So yeah, there's different types of activities that you can do with these. We also have a bunch of blog posts on flashcard activities if you need some ideas. So those are the PDF versions of the flashcards. Okay, so I'm just going to close that and go back here. I'm going to clear this. So some other activities that you can do with these flashcards, if you're doing it a digital version, is I'm just going to go into a flashcard set that I prepared, and once it loads, I'm going to go into my flashcard presentation, and I'm going to just click launch. You can have this open already before the students come in so they don't peek at the answers, but you'll have this open and you could say, we'll do some flashcard games today. So please participate if you can. I'm open in the chat if you want. So as a teacher, I'll have this open and I might have to manipulate the settings here, depending on what type of activity we're doing. So I'll start with this one. So flashcard activity ideas. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. So this question mark, I'll click on the image. So this activity is just saying, telling me what is this? So what this thing is. So I'll go on to the next one. So can someone tell me what is this? What is this? Yep, Karen, that was fast. Yes, turkey. So you can click on the image, the word will pop up here, and then as well as the audio. So yeah, turkey it is. What's this one? What is this? What is this? It looks very delicious. Apple pie, yes. Just in time for almost Thanksgiving. Here's another one. What is this?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, yes. Pumpkin pie, getting hungry now. We can learn all about pies. But yes, that's one activity where you can just say, what is this? And it'll show up here. And so this one is just reading the word. So I will read the word. I'm going to do just text only for this one. So read the word. Anybody?
Cloudy.
Cloudy, yes. What is cloudy? Can you draw me a picture? And so they might draw you a picture of clouds. And then you can say, yeah, that's right, cloudy. And then this one could be sunny. They'll draw a picture of a sun. You can say, yes, that's right. What about foggy? This might be a hard one. Foggy, how would you illustrate foggy? So they might draw some tree. This one has a tree with little foggy little picture there. So that's one idea that you can do. This one is, what do you buy at the? So I'm going to just do image only here. So what do you buy at the? First, they need to figure out where is this place? So you could say, where is this? What is this building? What do you do here? Where are we? So they could say supermarket or grocery store. And so you could say, yep. So what do you buy at the supermarket? And so you can extend it even more, saying, they might say bananas, meat, or hot dogs, or bread, or something like that. And then you can go on to the next one. This one. Where is this? Or what is this building? They could say drugstore or pharmacy. What do you buy at the pharmacy? Medicine. And so you can go through these kind of buildings, learn what you can buy or what you can do at these buildings. So you have that idea there. I'm just going to see what this one is. Also, this is just simple, answer the questions. So I'll click on the image. What is your favorite color? They might type it, they might write it, they might put up their hand and answer the question. You might say, do like a dialogue activity where person A says, what is your favorite color? Person B says, answers the question. My favorite color is green. So variety of things you can do with this. What is she doing? She is skating. She is figure skating. So you could do these fun, just simple questions. This one's a little trickier. Do you prefer sweet or savory? So this is just like this could probably last forever. Just like a discussion question. Do you prefer sweet or savory? And then you could say, why do you like sweet, or why do you like savory, or what is your favorite sweet dessert? And so, yeah, it's some fun activities with these flashcards. I'll go on to the next one here. So this one's a see and spell. So I'm going to click on this. You could say, what is this? First, we need to identify what it is. They could say pot. You can click on it. And this is how I edit the text. So I made it an underscore. Okay, thank you. So you could say pot. So it's good phonics practice on the vowels. Here's pot. So what letter goes here? So they can say, oh, that's correct. I don't have the actual answer, but they can also write it on their little notebooks if you want. This one's, what letter is this? Again, the audio is not going to say egg. So as a teacher, you have to prompt them and say egg. What letter goes here? What vowel? Egg. And so pig. So ant. And this one might be a little bit trickier. You might test them. Who is this? Or what is this person? You could say optometrist. I'm trying to. Are you guys thinking in your head what letters go here? Okay, and then the last one, tricky one, calculator. So they can do some spelling activities with these flashcard sets here. And then again, you can always just share them with your students for them to do on their own time, and kind of a great review activity as well. Okay, I'm just checking on time. So I was able to get through everything I wanted to show you. So again, flashcards can be found under our media gallery. And yes, if you have any questions, I can answer them before it ends, but definitely use our trial code, which is if you go to ellii.com/free access, you can put in the trial code ELLII.com, or sorry, oh my gosh, ELLII 2022. And you can have 1 month free access to Ellii and our flashcards. And Abigail posted that in the chat, so you can click on that link and then put in the code there to access. Okay, so just wanted to thank you all for joining me, learning all about our flashcards. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Ellii or hello@ellii.com. And then one other thing I want to show you is this little question mark icon at the bottom right. This is where all of our help docs live. So if you're not sure of how to use our flashcards or anything on our site, just type in the keyword and it will take you to that specific help doc. And so you can use that. Okay, I'm just going to stop sharing. Okay, thank you very much for joining and hope you have a wonderful rest of your ORTESOL day and weekend.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lei. I
you.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.